in my new E-Class.
Turn me up in the headphones. Yeah. Yeah. Busy. Let's get into it.
Peace, love, and happiness, so I can grab the piece. Start wildin' and clapping shit. Running with the rock in the jungle before Jumanji, nigga. Knobs come to not get low. Be hard to find me, nigga. Back talk, depending on the size. There's levels, my guys. Call me a clown and have my 2 cents. Show you my penny wise. You and me, mano, we mono. Gangsta, we gon' see. Call the Uber, bring it to you. Now this is Uber Eats. Serve a plate to get served, boy. I'll send the word, boy. Your youth start to shoot, work it back like you heard, old boy. That's a personal conversation between the guys. Looking at Diddy like who ordered lobster with side of fries. Still ghetto, you still feel away. We still handle our problems with the steel of metal. Real settle, Henny in your face, stand still, fellow. Pocket taps better to give than receive, so let them like that.
Hey,
It's your boy DJ Duya. I got my man Jay Busy in the building, and of course Coach Drew. This is Trendy Debates, Far Rock Zone. So yeah, man. Lamar and a shout out to Christy Marie. She's hosting a Ravens event or some shit, man.
Yeah, it's a comeback, Lamar comeback party. That's what I call it.
Welcome back, Lamar.
Yeah, welcome back, Lamar.
That's what she throwing?
Yeah. I seen the flyer. Party. I seen the flyer. I said, "Oh shit, look at you."
Yeah, it might be lit out there.
If I didn't have to work tomorrow, nah, I wasn't. I ain't gonna even lie.
No, you wasn't. Stop.
I wasn't doing it. I said, man, you doing all these events? Get me a gig out there. Oh, I need to see hear your playlist.
What?
Like you're
what?
Man, get me in there, man. I went to this thing the other day, and my man was performing, and the DJ was saying something. I said, nigga, I was DJing before when you was probably not even thinking about this shit, man. Watch out.
He was playing basketball and doing art.
Right.
Oh, he was trying to school you or something?
Yeah, he was trying to like big bro me or something. I said, little nigga, get out of here, man.
Oh, wow.
Shit. Man, I was DJing in 1998. Oh, he said, oh.
Do you let me talk for you for a second on some Mason Cameron shit. We not little niggas. You can't we don't respect the big homies.
Yeah, it was a good event though. It was on the bowl. It was a fun event. Okay. Definitely a good event. My man Blizz killed it. Yeah, but so Lamar Jackson's returning today against my most hated team in the NFL.
That man
hates them. Man, I hate these dudes, these Dolphins, man.
He hates them with a
I hate the dog. And it goes back to my family because like I got a lot of family from like South Florida. Right. And like
they love him.
Yeah, so we used to go down there and they used to like do all this Dolphins, and that's back when like the Dolphins was like kind of decent. And like my family's, they still riding off Don Shula and all this stuff.
Wow.
Right. It was used to just piss me off, man. I was like, oh my God. And that's like when I really started liking the Jets. And they was like, oh, your Jets is terrible. I said, y'all ain't that good either.
Right.
So it all stems back from that. And it just, the hatred grew. Dan Marino, when he did the Monday night.
The fake no huddle?
Yeah. The fake
no huddle.
I remember that.
The fake spike play.
Fake spike. Yeah, fake spike. They put that in Madden because of him.
That pissed me off.
Yep.
They put that in Madden?
Yeah, that shit is in Madden because of Yep.
Wow.
So yeah, man. Now. So what do you got? Who do you guys like tonight? Lamar Jackson returning. I'll start with you, Biz.
This has got to be a rhetorical question right now. The Baltimore Ravens defense is fully back. Everybody's there. I think Lamar's back after all those weeks. What are they, 2-5?
2-5, yep.
Man, if you think that Lamar is not going to have a revenge tour and he's going to take it out on everybody, starting with the Dolphins tonight.
2-5, yep.
So you tell me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. Like I'm feeling like Baltimore is gonna. Remember I kept saying all like basically I was saying all year that this is when the run is going to start for Baltimore. I see them winning the next 4 or 5 games, getting to at least 5-5, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Once they get to 5-5 and they play Pittsburgh, that's going to be for the division. Pittsburgh is probably going to be like 5-5 or 6-5 or something like that, and it's going to be an even, playing field right there. I don't really like where Pittsburgh is going right now. They are they having some issues. So I'm gonna. Like I said, I'm going with Baltimore tonight. They -7.5. It's a high spread, but what do you think?
High spread.
Well, I picked the Dolphins to cover that game because it's at home. Lamar Jackson just coming back. I think the Ravens will win,
Right?
But it'll be by like a field goal. I just like the way the Miami played against the Falcons last week. I thought that was probably their best game they played all season. And I think, they continue to play like that. But I think Baltimore plays a little bit better and finds a way to win that game. Lamar normally he's from that Miami area. So with him going back home, I think he can have a big game tonight as well. But it won't be a blowout. I think it'll be actually a shootout. I think it might be like some 35-32 kind of game.
Go ahead, guys.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think this is the Derrick Henry game. So we saw like Saquon break out this weekend.
I was just
This is gonna be the game that Derrick Henry shows up. Patrick Ricard is back, his main blocker. I think this is the game where we see like a 126 yards from Derrick Henry, maybe a touchdown, maybe 2.
Listen, you took every word out my mouth when it came to the running back game. What I'm gonna say about all in all, Baltimore's not Atlanta. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Right.
Penix or Kirk Cousins or whoever they had quarterbacking is not Lamar. That defense, that offense is completely different. I don't care where they're playing at, who they played against. They're not Baltimore fully healthy, and Baltimore is healthy like it's week 1 of the season again. Baltimore I don't believe it's going to be a shootout, Drew. Baltimore is going to run up to Denver, run up to Miami, and shoot them. All of them. 100 clips.
Nah, they barely got through Chicago. I don't know. I think Lamar, he been going for a few weeks. I mean, he's going to play well, but he's still going to be a little rusty, I think. I don't think it's going to be a blow. I don't see that happening. I think Miami's going to play well at home. This is not the same Baltimore team that we've seen in the past. So it's not going to be like they just going to run over. I don't see that happening at all. It's going to be a lot closer. I wouldn't be surprised if Miami even wins this game. But I'm going to give the edge to the Ravens. This is going to be a Tua looked good that last game. And Atlanta defense is one of the better defenses in the league.
It is. That's true.
So,
that's true.
Right. So it ain't like Atlanta. It ain't like the Falcons are some slouch. You know what I mean? So I can see the Dolphins. If they continue to play like they played on Sunday, this game's gonna be a lot closer. I wouldn't be surprised if they win.
Yeah, make sure you send me this clip because I'm definitely putting this one on.
Oh,
put it on. Put it in the comments.
I meant to send y'all my takes from last Sunday was on fire, man.
I need to see, bro. We gotta figure this out because we're missing a lot of hits and likes and follows.
Yeah, because my Jordan Love take, my Packers take. There was a few of them. I was like, oh man, I was in my bag.
You was cooking.
Yeah, I was cooking on Sunday, man. Oh man,
I got some good. I got some good things I want to speak on too.
I just know. I mean, before we go, I didn't really have too much NBA on the slate tonight. But Hillbilly Kobe, man, what's gotten into him?
Nah, not Hillbilly. He's taking advantage of his opportunity. He's able to get more shots, with Luka and LeBron out, and he's taking advantage of it, and he's raising his place another level.
He's getting money out there. Also, letting you know, this is what's crazy is I don't know if it's me, Drew. Maybe I can help you with this. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. But if for some reason I feel like the Lakers have some damn ballers. Like when they don't have the Luka and they don't have the, I get it. Timberwolves didn't have Ant-Man, I get it, but they had to still have a good, powerful most of their squad, and to run the table and the actually like they let them come back and to still be able to control and win the game, buzzer beater and all that. I still feel like the Lakers got some ballers on their team, and with the addition with LeBron and them coming back, I feel like DA is actually playing decent. He's gonna give them what
he has been playing pretty good.
Yeah, man. I just feel like with that Avasia, or what's that kid that was lighting it up the other day?
Kaleko?
No, not Kaleko. It was Avasia or Vero or whatever it's like. That boy had 29 or something like that, man. I ain't never heard of him, but he can shoot his lights out. I have it.
Yeah, they got a nice little group, and along with the key pieces outside of LeBron and Luka, like if Ayton could stay healthy and be consistent, because he is a good player, but the thing with him is he's not consistent
at all.
You know what I mean? So if he can stay consistent,
his motor is weird.
Right, absolutely. He don't have no motor. So, but if he could give you a good 60 games and be ready to go in the playoffs, the main thing is gonna be in the playoffs.
Yeah, right.
Because they're a playoff team.
Into the finals, he's been on runs and with Phoenix. I think if if they can get the right motivation for him, I know he clashed a lot with Monty Williams, but I wanted to ask you, what do you think of JJ Redick as a coach?
I think he's a good coach. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna call him a great coach because he don't have a lot of he doesn't have a large sample size on the NBA level.
Right.
But he's a coach. He's a good coach. He knows the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he knows the game. He puts guys in the right situation. I think in the playoffs he got exposed a little bit.
He did.
With his rotations, like you can't play. Well, he went like 7 deep, I think, at times. Mm-hmm. And you got to let your guys. You got to trust your bench. So I think stuff like that you can improve on. But that's not really an X and O's thing. That's more like there's not really trusting your team.
Trusting the guys. Yeah, trusting you guys. Yeah. So I was gonna last week these are the players from transitioning back to the NFL. This was the offensive player of the week for the AFC.
Hey, be right back, bro.
We got James Cook, 19 carries, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns. Then we had Jordan Brooks, the defensive player of the week. He had 10 tackles, 7 solo tackles, and 1 sack. And then moving on to the NFC player of the week was my guy, Jordan Love, man. Jordan Love, 360 yards, 78% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And then the NFC defensive player of the week, Anthony Nelson from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 4 tackles, 2 solo tackles, 2 tackles for losses, and 2 sacks. So who was the most impressive for you this week of the 4 players of the week?
To be 100% real with you, I'm gonna go Jordan Love. Reason why is not just because of his performance, but the fact that he did it against his mentor that was really hating on him at one point, that was trying to hog the spotlight and wanted the kid to just sit around and be behind him until his career was finished, from whenever we know that was.
He was trying to Brett Favre him. He was trying to Favre him.
He was trying to Favre him. And I think that he got. I'm glad that he did it, and he had a big game against them at his hometown with the new guys. You hear what I'm saying? James Cook is very impressive. I really respect. James always cooks. That's his name. I say James always cooks. James Cook is always special, but what Jordan Love did, pardon me, what Jordan Love did this week is something that you wish your quarterback did.
True. If I had to pick, Jordan Love is one of my guys. Like he's one of Dewey's guys, man. So pause. But I think I'm gonna go with Cook, man. That 216 yards. I've always been a fan of Cook. I was a fan of his brother Dalvin. Dalvin went to Florida State. Always been a big fan of his. I think that Buffalo really needs to transition to being more of a running team. And if they can get their defense right and get their guys healthy, these Matt Milanos and these guys, man, they always injured. But when they're healthy,
whew, dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous guys, man, dangerous guys. So, man, I like Dalvin Cook. I mean Dalvin Cook. I like what Cook did out there. What was the defender? Jordan Brooks. Was it Jordan Brooks?
Oh,
he had and I don't like no Dolphins, man, but he had a game, man. He was all over the field. Like, you know, when you watch a game and a dude just pops out on when you're watching a game and it's like, damn, who the fuck is that? Who's that?
Yeah,
he's killing it. That's how he was on that game. But yeah, man, I would definitely go with Cook this week. But
okay.
I'm gonna try to.
Can't argue with you with that. Like I said, James Cook always cooks. He is. I believe that the offense is 45% him, 45% Josh Allen, and 10% everybody else.
Right. They need Buffalo needs some type of. Do you think Shakir or Coleman are they number ones or? They're legit
number twos. They're legit number twos. This is what's crazy is, right? I'm gonna go out on the women say this because I really like this guy's I like his gameplay. It reminds me, don't shoot me when I say that. I'm not saying he's as good as him, but it reminds me of a Devontae Adams.
Okay.
Jacoby Myers from Oakland Raiders. I like him, the fact that he's a great route runner. Great body size, pulls on, you know what I mean? He's a great, got built for a receiver, 6'2", 6'3" frame, amazing route runner. He has for sure hands. I like him as a number one going over to Buffalo. I like him as a number one because he can definitely run the route he needs to be. He can definitely run everything right, and he can definitely get everything to his great perspective.
That's not a bad. I didn't really. Oh shit! Hold on. I didn't think about that. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm trying to think of any other receivers that I'd like to see over there that could make a difference, man. I don't know about Buffalo. Like in the beginning of the season, it was like Buffalo seemed like it had it easy once they beat the Ravens. And they really haven't been like tested by anybody until they met the Patriots.
They will be tested this week.
I remember like looking at the Patriots, like looking at their. Hold on, let me try to get Drew back in here. Looking at their roster and then their coach, I was like, yo, the Patriots could have something this year. So, we'll see. Who does Buffalo play this week? Kansas City?
Kansas City.
They're done. Kansas City gone. Patrick
Mahomes said at the podium at the press conference, he said, they don't like us, and that's a historic stadium. This is going to be my last time playing in there. You like going to stadiums where they don't like you, where you can dominate and show out.
Right. Oh, so they're playing in Buffalo?
They're playing in Buffalo.
Yo, Kansas City is a problem right now, man.
I'm gonna tell you a stat real quick, right? Could be pointless, but it sometimes it does matter. Josh Allen is 4-0 against Patrick Mahomes in regular season play. Patrick Mahomes
and 1-4 in the playoffs.
And 1-4 in the playoffs. Do you hear me? So, with that being said, I think this.
Oh no! It's 4. We had it backwards. It's
4-1 in regular season.
4-1 in regular season, and then 0-4. Yeah,
0-4 in the playoffs. Yeah, they 0-4 in playoffs. And so listen, man. I think Patrick Mahomes turns it around. I think he goes in there and no Ed Oliver either for Buffalo. That's hard to cover up for in that D line. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna talk more about those games on Sunday. That's probably one of the best games. I like the Colts game too on Sunday. That's gonna be good.
That's gonna be tough.
Against who?
The Steelers.
Oh yeah, that should be a good one.
It's gonna be tough.
All right, so let's get into Coach Drew's. So we got the Heisman favorites that you had right here. Just break it down for us.
Okay, we got Jeremiah Love, Notre Dame. You see, he got 758 yards rushing.
That's
has
crazy.
197 yards receiving yards and 9 touchdowns. To me, the best all-around college player in the country. And like I said, he should be considered going the number 1 pick or top 5 at least in the next upcoming NFL draft. Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt, 15 touchdown passes.
He hit that pose on him. He hit the
Right.
pose on him.
He's having a heck of a year. He has to be one of the greatest players to come through that program in Vanderbilt.
That's
for turning that program around.
That's a
And
hands
he has
down. He has it. Hands down. He got Tim Tebow effect.
Better than Cutler? You think he's better than Cutler?
Well, from a winning standpoint, Cutler made it won 6 or 7 games.
Okay.
So from a winning, yes. Now this is a big. I think if they win at Texas on Saturday, he's gotta have to be one of the front runners, at least top 3, to win the Heisman because you win at Texas. That's big time.
Just disrespect right now. My boy Ty Simpson is just out of control.
You got to realize you keep saying Ty, and Ty Simpson is having a great year, right? But listen, he's at Alabama. That's been done before. We done seen that.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like
now he's
hold on.
He's at?
Yeah, that matters. Like he's playing with 4. He's playing with 4 and 5 stars all over his roster. Those dudes. That makes a difference. The dude at Vanderbilt, he's not playing with 4 and 5 stars. He's playing with 2. He's playing with 2 and 3 stars. That's a big difference.
You better take that transfer portal on them Neal deals. Vanderbilt got some of them.
They don't got no 5 stars at Vanderbilt. They might got some good players, but they don't have no. They don't have 5 stars at Vanderbilt. Ty Simpson is playing with studs, multiple NFL guys. Diego Pavia is not playing with multiple NFL guys. That makes a difference. That makes a big difference. Now he's having a great year, but that makes a difference. You know.
So what you said before you go, my fault, Drew. So let's say that because there's a chance, right? There's a chance that Arch Manning, he's in concussion protocol, that he may not play this week.
That makes a difference.
So wait, let's say Arch Manning does not play, right? And Matthew Caldwell, his backup, comes in and lights it up. Do you put Arch Manning on the bench?
Absolutely not. Did you see him play last week? For one, he's not. They're not putting him on the bench. That's not happening. That's not happening. I highly doubt that happens. Did you see him play against? Did you see him bring him back against Mississippi State?
Yes.
Right. No,
yes.
Manning, Arch Manning is playing like he's not like a Heisman candidate. He is playing well though. He's had some bumps in the road, but these last few weeks since the Oklahoma game,
right?
He has played
the Red
well.
River. Since the Red River, he's been on his shit.
Right. So I wouldn't. No, I don't see Texas doing that either. I don't see Texas doing that. I don't see that could bring a lot of backlash, and that's like a disrespect to the Manning name. I don't see that happening.
True.
At all. But if he doesn't play and that dude lights it up, I think that's somebody for the future. Like, we may have because he might leave this year. Arch Manning.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That is a possibility.
T. Martin situation where T. Martin came in after Peyton Manning and won the chip.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know too much about Mendoza. I mean, I know Indiana. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know that they're highly ranked, but I haven't watched him at all. So just give me like a breakdown.
No. Mendoza has a big arm. He came from Cal.
He's a stud.
He can throw the ball 24 touchdown passes every game.
He throw the ball on the run, throw the ball on the run on a dime, throw the ball on the run on a dime, put it on a string. He's legit.
Yeah, so I mean, Indiana to me right now is the best team in college, and then and then Marcel Reed. Well, I'm gonna talk about that more when we talk about the rankings.
Okay.
But Marcel Reed, he's been having a heck of a year for Texas A&M. He had a big time game against LSU. He played a heck of a game when I saw him against Notre Dame, and he's just been consistent. And he has Texas A&M undefeated right now, and then the berth to make the playoffs. So he's playing really well. So he's in my top 5 for Heisman favorites as well.
Okay. So what do you think about his picks, Biz?
Legit. No, I would literally agree with him with all those. As much as like you want to put the Jeremiah Smiths on, he hasn't really produced like the Jeremiah Loves, and he hasn't done that. The Smith kid from Ohio State, much as you want to go with him, and he hasn't really. Even the quarterback Julian Sagan, you want to go with these guys because the underrated guys, the ones that he wasn't really looking for, especially Julian Sagan. But these 5 right here, I can't even argue with it. Me and Drew are gonna see different on the Ty Simpson thing, because I see Joe Milton. I mean, not Joe Milton. I see Milroe from last year had the same receivers and everything, and that they was trash last year. They
right. Well,
trash.
You had Ryan. What's the receiver? Ryan
Williams.
Ryan Williams. He was pretty good last year. But Milrose is a different. He's more of a dual threat. So he ran a lot.
Right.
He's not the passer. Simpson's a better passer. I'm not knocking what Simpson is doing because he has 20 touchdown passes and 1 interception. So that isn't, he's efficient. But my thing is he got a lot of studs around him, and Pavio, he doesn't have that same kind of talent around him. So to me, that's more impressive because he's doing it with less. In my eyes, you know what I mean? He doesn't have the same talent, you know what I mean? Those are good players over there in Vanderbilt, but I think Alabama, you're going to at least have about 5 to 10 pros on that team. You may have 2 or 3 guys.
I don't see no receivers that are pros.
Ryan Williams is a pro.
Ryan Williams is not our leading receiver by far.
But he's a pro though.
He has not played at all like a pro. I'm seeing what I'm going on. He has not played.
He's a pro though. He may not be a first round. No, I think he's a first round guy. Ryan Williams is a pro.
He's tough. I thought he was tough.
I have not seen too much out of Ryan Williams. That's been. I forgot my boy number 17. But we have Bernard. Bernard, I think his name is.
Bernard's a pro too.
He is legit. Him, closest thing to a wide receiver pro we have, I believe. Everybody else is legit. They're stars. They're studs, but they're not.
Some dudes is going to be pro. Some dudes is going to be first, second round picks.
Definitely. I think anyway.
We shall see.
Before we get into your top 10, Drew, I wanted to talk about this matchup. I think this matchup is going on tonight. We got Michael Vick from Norfolk State. Unfortunately, they're 1-7. Going up against Deshaun Jackson and Delaware State. Big rivalry game. Love to see, two of the greats, former teammates, Philadelphia Eagles, going at it against each other. And Deshaun Jackson's doing a pretty good job over there with 5-3. He's got a good staff. Clayton Portis is over there. He got a few other coaches that I didn't know about. I really didn't follow them until this week. They were on First Take, and then I was like, oh shit, we were supposed to talk about them. So it made me,
right,
bring them back up. So what do you think?
Well, I think Delaware State wins this game easily. Norfolk State is having a tough time this year. This has been a rough year for Vic, but I think as he sticks around, he's gonna get his guys that he wants for his program, and I think he'll be able to get it turned around. But this year it might be rough. I don't know if he wins another game this season.
Really?
Is that bad? Right, and then Deshaun Jackson got Delaware State rolling for his first year. And I think they roll in this game. I think they win this big time. They got a nice little group. Like you said, they got Clayton Portis over there. So they got some guys that's either played or, some good coaching experience. And I don't think this game, I could be wrong. Is this game at Delaware State or is it at Norfolk State?
It's at Delaware.
Yeah, they win big, I think.
Okay, what do you think, Vince?
Drew, listen, Drew took it. Norfolk State don't. This first year for these coaches is all good. We just hope that they don't get judged off this first year play and they actually get a chance. That's all I'm hoping for all these guys. Vic, Deshaun Jackson. I remember Reed was at one point trying. I forgot they tried to do something with him, but these guys that actually have the coaching jobs, especially Vic, he's my favorite player of all time. So I'm never going to put a bad thing to say about Vic at all.
Me too.
And one thing about Vic, I was critical about. He fired his defensive staff about 2 weeks ago.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
He wasn't happy with the defense, and he fired those guys. And I'm not big on staff getting fired in the middle of the season. You know you're in the rebuilding stage.
Right.
It's going to take some time. When you fire somebody in the first year, that means your expectations were a little too high than they should have been. I mean, you want to have good expectations, but you want to be realistic as well. You know what I mean? And I think Vic let you guys go. You overvalue your team somewhat.
Okay, so yeah, let's definitely gonna tune into that. Like I said, this going on. I think it might be going on right now. So let's get into Drew's top 10. This is this week's top 10.
Yeah. Indiana, I got number 1. The way they've been playing all season has been impressive. They've been winning all their games for the most part convincingly. Only game they really had a struggle with was against Iowa on the road, and the other games they won pretty easily. Oregon they won by 10. I'm not gonna say that was easy, but they pretty much controlled that game. The one thing about Indiana though is that the next 3 of their 4 games are on a road. They only played 2 road games so far, so it's going to be interesting to see how they play these next 3 out of 4 games on the road. Even though those teams they should win and should win convincingly, you never know when you're on the road. They can let one slip, so look out for that. Ohio State, I thought about keeping them at 1, but I thought Indiana's been a little bit more impressive. But to me, you're splitting hairs between those two. They gonna make another run at the national title. Texas A&M, I've been impressed with them. They got some really good wins in the league and out the league, and they rolling right now. That win against LSU last week on the road was impressive. Got Brian Kelly fired.
We was gonna talk about that. Yeah.
That's. I think Brian Kelly was a great coach at LSU. Well, not at LSU, but overall great coach.
Hell no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Stop the bullshit.
Yes, he was. Brian Kelly's a great coach.
He was.
Brian Kelly
you lead
was
a team
great.
to multiple national championships and Final Fours. You're a great coach.
No. Brian Kelly. Sorry. Oh, what up, y'all? My fault.
What
Brian
up?
Kelly
What's good, man?
was great at Cincinnati. He has no defense. He tries to outscore everybody. If he doesn't outscore you, he doesn't do shit.
Ryan Kelly led Notre Dame to multiple 10 wins.
Yeah,
that's great.
And I'm a Notre Dame fan. And who did that? Marcus Freeman, who's the coach now, because Marcus Freeman played defense. LSU just tried to outscore everybody.
Marcus Freeman's only been here 3 years.
Look at Marcus Freeman's record. Marcus Freeman was the defensive coordinator when Brian Kelly was there, winning.
The same thing that Ryan, when he went to the championship, they lost and got smacked, just like Ryan Kelly. Ryan Kelly was at Notre Dame for 10 years, and he had great
And look how
success
long
there.
Marcus Freeman was there.
All right, so let him get through. Let him get through the whole list, and then
let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah.
We'll take it apart.
Alabama's been impressive.
What up, Chris? What up, Chris?
Mute her already. Mute her. Trying to get through the list.
So they've been impressive. They're going to probably contend for the SEC championship. I'm been impressed with Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is undefeated 8-0. I'm looking forward. I'm hoping they can go undefeated until they play Georgia, the last game of the season. I'm hoping we can see that. So I'm hoping they win out. Oregon's playing well. They top 3 teams in the Big Ten. Great season.
Who did they lose to? Who did Oregon lose to?
A great player. Ole Miss is having Lane Kiffin. He got them rolling right now.
Yeah, he do.
He was in his bag.
Got a good win against Oklahoma on the road. Many people speculating that this might be his last year there. I think he sticks around, but he got them rolling. Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia's always going to be in contention. They've
Yeah.
been playing well. They're going to contend for the SEC. And I can see them making a late run as well. BYU is undefeated. You know, they holding it down in the Big 12. They had a good win on the road against Utah. So that's a good win, and they playing well. And they undefeated, so you can't knock them for that. And last is Miami in my top 10. They bounced back from that loss they had against Louisville, and they top 10 to me.
Okay.
Louisville.
That Louisville's pretty good. Louisville's
Right.
pretty good.
Should I do another one and take that one?
Stop.
They don't do a playoff,
Louisville's
so it's
not
not going
good.
to hit. You know what I'm saying?
There she is. So what's Go ahead, Biz. What do you think about the list? His top 10.
Yo, once again, Drew, Coach Drew be on point with the list.
He really do.
Indiana is. Listen, until I can see Indiana struggle, like really struggle. I seen them have like a moment of hard time with some teams, but I haven't really seen them struggle against teams. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else on this list, Georgia Tech definitely belongs in this top 10 finally, and to see the Georgia versus the interstate matchup, Georgia versus Georgia Tech at the end of the year, Drew does have a point. If they do go undefeated, that will be a big game. That will probably be one of the biggest games of the year. No matter if Georgia can win out, Georgia Tech go undefeated out, that'll probably be one of the biggest games of the year. Lane Kiffin, he'll be an idiot to go anywhere after he leaves there. I don't think he's gonna have the same success anywhere unless he's gonna go to an LSU. And it's only gonna be bad blood when you go to play Ole Miss, because they're definitely gonna make that a thing. BYU, you gotta put me on what teams they've really played that are, because I haven't really checked on their schedule. So like that's me just being honest with BYU. They're sneaking in there, and Miami, I'm gonna feel like Miami may be the only team that doesn't belong in there, because I feel like Miami started off this strong, just this great, excellent team, and we was just so big up on them, and we was thirsty for them. You know, we was praying that they was hoping that they would do good. Like, yo, my boy, was it Carson Beck? Is it Carson Beck?
Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him.
I liked him in Georgia, and I hated the fact that, like, you know, he had the bad rep when he left Georgia, and then they had those twin. He was with that girl, and you know, she tried to make him out to be this bad guy, and you know, I didn't like that. So even though I was really heavily shitting on them,
that's why he went to Miami. Please.
Even though I was heavily like shitting on him earlier, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like. I think Notre Dame belongs in that number 10 spot, because I do.
Yeah, I thought about that too. But them having
him.
2 losses, they like in the top 15.
But Drew,
yeah, I want to bring up something
real
like with BYU.
One they had them like still ranked 20th, right, or 19th at 0-2 over teams that were 2-0 and 3-0. So
yeah,
our
2 losses was. The 2 losses was Texas A&M and Miami. My fault.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your team? Who's your team?
I'm an Irish fan.
Okay.
Yeah, so I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I love Notre Dame. I'm a big Notre Dame guy too.
But what's your BYU? What was the BYU thing you was going to say to me?
Like you said, you didn't know who they really played. Now they don't really have like a significant win, but they wins again like on a road. They beat Iowa State on the road. That's impressive.
That is.
They beat Utah on the road. They win a lot of games on the road, which I like. That's impressive, and they undefeated. When you in the Big 12, they beat Colorado. I mean, Colorado, that's not saying too much right now.
Colorado is Pornhub,
right? But they still.
I got something for Colorado too, yo. Oh,
yeah, so
they
got a big one.
They said Deion ain't going home till he gets a win. He been living in Colorado Stadium for 10 days straight.
Yeah, it might be longer than that.
It might be longer.
But these next few games, they got TCU, Texas Tech. You know, those are some of the top. Cincinnati, and then Central Florida. Those are all tough, top tier teams in the Big 12. So they could lose all 4 of those, or they could lose 2 out of the 4. But if they win that group, those games, they go into the playoffs for sure.
Okay.
So I just wanted to play this, man, real quick. This is a press conference. Oh my God, man.
God, give me your number.
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that?
No.
Flat is on no what in league. You could get a BBL. You could come in here flat is on no what in different country that we live in, man. Ain't nobody got no patience no more. I understand that. And you could come in here flat is on no what and leave thick as a snicker. So this is a different country that we live in, man. Ain't nobody got no patience no more. I understand that. And I don't either. I don't have patience as well. I want things done right now because I'm used to putting in the work and you want the results.
Sure.
From the work
They had,
it
Colorado
don't oftentimes work like that. That's a great question.
had the
I
Heisman
appreciate
Trophy
that.
winner.
Teams are moving on from their coaches faster than ever.
Yeah.
Do you think that
Like-
these schools and fan base?
What do you think is in store for Deion now, man? I mean, it's looking bad. It's looking real bad.
No, it's not. It's not. Think about it.
Whole
He
new
went to-
system, Go ahead.
My fault. He took everybody from Jackson State who was beating up them dudes down there and brought them all to Colorado. What I mean, he brought them all. He brought everybody. He brought basically the whole Jackson State team to Colorado. Now he got a bunch of dudes out there that is young and ain't play. It's a whole new system. He can't rely on Hunter and his son. He should have benched the kid from where that kid transferred from. There's a little light-skinned kid. I can't remember his name. He transferred from somewhere else, and he had the number one recruiting quarterback just sitting on his bench. But he said he's not ready yet.
Oh, Julie.
Jules something. Yeah.
Unmute yourself, Drew.
Yeah, you talking about Caden Saul? He's a starter.
No, not Kaden. No, not him.
No,
not him.
You talking about Juju, Julian Lewis?
Yeah, they should have been playing Julian Lewis.
No, he's not. He's not ready. He's not ready.
I'm already lost 3 games. That's the season for college football.
But you still kind of want to make it to a bowl game, and you still don't want your players. I think you give Juju give him another spring practice training, and be ready to go roll next year.
You better hope Juju stays there the next year.
Transfer portal.
I don't see that because he got to because Juju was committed to USC initially.
Yeah, but that was before USC hired Oklahoma, and he brought his quarterback.
No, I know that situation because Juju's from Atlanta, so I've been following him for years. He was committed to USC. Deion got a good relationship with his parents. That's what made him turn over to Colorado. He's not ready yet. I think you give him another. No, give him. If you're gonna play him like the last 2 games of the season. When he did play the season against Delaware, and he wasn't that impressive. So he has played this year, and he didn't really show too much. So just from that observation, you can say, nah, he needs more time. But as far as I don't think there's any pressure on Deion as far as like if you don't win this year, you gone. Like I don't see him getting fired. Or
I don't see
like
him
that.
getting fired, but I feel like the pressure is on his health. It's like he want to win so bad, it's giving him.
From that standpoint,
legs,
I can see him like maybe. I mean, I can see that maybe like him taking a step back and maybe resigning for health reasons.
Yeah.
But as far as like if it's like football related, I don't see that happening. Even though they're struggling with wins and losses, the recognition that Colorado's gotten over the last 3 years, they haven't gotten that like in 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
right?
they still getting. They on TV all the time. They
on
TV.
every game.
You know what I'm saying? So Colorado has not been getting that attention, and has not been getting the games haven't been sold out prior to Deion getting there. So the school is still making money, and that's still a big deal.
That's the main thing.
Fire him or he leaves, it's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
So you got to keep that in mind.
That's true. I didn't really
he's
think about it that way.
Recruiter. He's going to get kids there.
What if Deion quit and go to Florida just to spite Florida State?
Nah, I don't see that happening.
He wanted
Look
the
at
Florida
Deia's
State
face.
job. I'm
Look
just
at
saying,
Deia's face.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, like.
No, that's crazy. I
That's a
can't see that.
turncoat, man. That's a turncoat.
Right.
Junior must be a Florida State fan. That's why.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, he is.
I can't see Dion going to Miami or Florida State or Florida.
I ain't gonna lie, man. We could. They ever did a trade in college football? Cause I'll give him Mike Norvell for a couple of peppermint patties. Right now, whatever candy my kids get tomorrow night. Mike Norvell here. Here you go, man. Yeah, so man, all right. So I'll take it back. You guys schooled me once again. Let me know what it really is. I mean, 3-5. I just seen the score the other day, and Deion Sanders is my favorite player of all time. So it's like watching him coach.
When we say he lost everybody, he lost everybody. He lost his starting quarterback, his backup quarterback, and his first 5 wide receivers. Everybody graduated.
Everybody's done.
Now I do think he's a little overrated as a coach.
Okay.
He's a great recruiter. Yeah. He's a great
recruiter and motivator.
To get Travis Hunter, the number 1 player in the country out of high school, to go to Jackson State is one of the most remarkable things you can do. That's probably to go. He was committed to Florida State, and to convince him to go to Jackson State is crazy.
I was pissed. I said, "Damn, man! I thought he's supposed to be the next not intro role, but he was supposed to be the next Dion over there, or what's the other
the
quarterback?
The
that
flipper kid from a Power 4 or 5 school to go to HBCU, FCS level school. I mean that's big time.
Do you see any remnants of Dion's tenure at Jackson State, like trickling, bigging up the HBCUs at all, or do you think that it was a flash in the pan?
Well, it did when he was there, but when he left, you know what I mean?
I don't think
it's kind of like back to what it was before. I mean, HBCUs is good football. Don't get me wrong. It's a good level of football. But you're not going to see 5 stars or even like 2 stars. You're not going to see those kind of guys on a consistent basis go to those type of schools. The one thing that needs to happen with the HBCUs is the HBCU needs to invest more money. Yeah. Like the administration, they need to invest more money into those programs to get those kind of players. You want those kind of players, you got to invest more money in. You want a kid like that, you got to have $1 million to be able to get a 5-star kid to go to a school like that. Well,
$500,000. I think they started that by how Vic got. Where's Vic? Delaware State, and Deshaun Watson's at another one. So a lot of the kids.
Vic's at Norfolk. We were just talking about it before you came on. Yeah. Vic's at Norfolk and Deshaun Jackson's at Jackson State.
Yeah, but
I don't see Vic, I don't see. They might get some good players, but I don't see them getting like top tier kids. You're not gonna get a top 50 kid to go to those kind of schools.
But it's the name. It's the name, and the name will get you there. And all you need is 2 or 3 dudes. And Vic can go to any person's house that's a quarterback. Listen, I know you got all these things right now, but I've been to the league. I will get you to the league. You
don't think they got coaches at the big schools that can say the same thing? Like you don't.
Right.
Yeah, but
I can say the same thing.
And they can give you Mike Vick in your living room. Then we got Mike Vick or Dion or one of these in your living room, in the kitchen, saying, "Yo, it's different when you get these meetings and you're going to the school and you're talking to Vic. It is different. I get it.
I don't see it because, bro, the thing is, Norfolk State, they're not going to be on TV.
Neither is Colorado. But Dion ended up getting
Colorado's on ESPN every week, bro.
Now because of Dion now.
But even before that, they would get TV games. They would have that against Norfolk State is not getting no TV time.
Never seen the Colorado game.
Well, Colorado was getting games because it was Big 12 and it was like the 10:30 game at night on ESPN.
Right, but still, it's 10:30 our time, but it's 7:30 their time. They gonna get TV time. They got history before Dion.
Yeah, the
It's
only thing
not
I can think.
consistent.
Cordell Stewart, Michael
Cordell
West.
Stewart, Joey Harrington.
I hear
They
all
had
that.
Rashawn
I hear all
Salon.
that.
Yep.
I hear
Yeah,
all
I
that.
mean,
Westbrook.
yeah. Norfolk
Michael
State is
Westbrook.
not getting. They got
I
Michael
hear
Vick there now. They don't get no TV time whatsoever.
Yo,
They
the
on
only thing I
ESPN
could
Plus.
think.
Players see
I could
players
think
see
and make
coaches, and they want to go there. Travis Hunter seen Dion and wanted to play both ways. Seen a guy that played both ways and said, "You
But
know what?
Michael
other
Vick
guy
ain't
knows how to
Dion.
do
He
it?"
don't got the gift the
This
gap
is what
like
I'm
Dion.
saying.
Yeah.
But he just said as a
whole other
quarterback.
level.
But he just said as a
Yep.
quarterback. If I'm a parent, I'm telling you as a parent, if my son is sitting there, my son is like a C+ student. I know he struggles with athletics. I know he's not going to go to a D1 and he's not going to go to a Georgia, but he wants to play ball. And I got a Vic sitting in my living room or trying to recruit my.
That's different. I'm talking about
Top guys.
like top level kids.
Yeah.
Like
Here's
for my
how
son,
you
he's
do
a
it.
prospect right now. He's getting recruited. Norfolk State ain't got a shot. You know what I'm saying? If an ACC school and a big SEC school come in, they don't got a shot.
Of
No
course,
respect, they ain't got a shot.
Here's the way you give them a shot, and it won't happen because they won't let them in. For the college football playoff, right? How come an HBCU can't get a spot?
They choose not to get a spot. If you know the history with the HBCU,
no.
They got the
I don't know
Celebration
the
Bowl.
history.
So the
I don't
Celebration
know the
Bowl
history.
is
So I gotta put me on to
they
it.
top two teams from the HBCU. They play each other.
No, I get that and understand that because I watch a bunch of football. But how come the winner of that? Because that takes place before all them other bowls. How come they can't go into the playoff?
That's something the HBCU. I think that's something that they control. They choose not to do that.
But
I don't think that's anything with the NCAA. That's more of an HBCU thing.
But just think about it. If you go to HBCU, right, and you win whatever it is, I can't remember it, right? But you got a chance to show your talents against, let's just say they're the 12 seed, and you got to go to Ohio State and play Ohio State. Yeah, you might get your ass kicked, but the fact that you're on the field with them, you'll get more people.
Oh no, they don't qualify. No, they wouldn't even make that playoff. They are FCS level school. They would make they would make the playoffs. Like
the college
be like
football
South
game.
Dakota State.
That's the FCS team that they go against.
Yeah, they can't. They can't go up to that level and play. And like they don't even qualify for that.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, that's that. Yep, you're right about that. Wasn't Eddie George? Where was Eddie George before he got to?
He was at Tennessee State.
Tennessee State. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's another coach that left the HBCU, and went to the
He's at Bowling Green right now.
Yeah, Bowling Green. Yep.
Yeah.
They ain't shit.
You gotta give them 3 years. You gotta give them 3 years.
You're right.
You gotta give them time to get their own players in there, just like with head coaches and everything.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree with that. So yeah, man, we pretty much covered everything that I had on the slate. Anything y'all wanted to talk about before we get out of here?
Nah, besides the fact that our Jets finally got one against a bum-ass defense that gave it to us. We'll take it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Pause. The Jets are about to go on a run.
Oh God! All right, you drunk?
Hopefully,
I'm telling you, I see it. The Jets are about to go on a run.
Well, I can't lose this week.
Three games. I say the next 3 games the Jets will win.
Y'all can't lose this week, so you'll be okay.
Who was saying on the show on Sunday that they had a bet on FanDuel?
Gonna kill this week.
That was me. I said that wasn't.
And
me.
I said they should have left that bet because they was gonna win a
Yeah.
game. You gotta play.
Yeah.
You gotta go with history. It's only been 2 teams in NFL history that's
3.
been winless.
3.
2 or 3 teams, right?
3.
3. Tampa Bay, Detroit, and who else?
Detroit
and Cleveland Browns, didn't they?
Cleveland.
Cleveland went 0-16.
Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah, but that's 3 teams in what 7? How many years? So
Over 100.
History.
Over 100.
You know what I mean? Like the odds of a team losing every game is slim to none.
That's a fact. I think it's the soul of Nick Mangold. The soul of Nick Mangold is going to propel us to some more wins, man. Rest in peace, Nick Mangold.
That's a fact. R.I.P.
Listen, R.I.P. to the greatest center in Jets. But listen, stop. Don't use Nick Mangold's name in vain like that. Trying to wish Jets victories. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're not gonna sabotage my guy's name like that. I'm not gonna lie.
We not
Jets
playing
fan
this
and
week,
Jets
but
fan.
next week,
Jets
Dylan
fan and Jets
Gabriel,
fan.
your ass is grass.
Jets fan and Jets fan. Let's not do that. All right.
You ain't
got a
got-
lot going on right
You
now.
ain't got to worry about Dylan Gabriel. You better hope Myles Garrett don't get really, really mad again and say, fuck it, 5 sacks ain't win me the game. Now I'm gonna have to go get 7 in a touchdown.
Get 7 in a fumble and a couple of fumble recoveries.
Yeah, he's
Justin
an
Fields
animal.
love to sit in the pocket.
Imagine if he would have really like held on to his own and went to a different team that he could have made a difference.
Oh, don't worry.
That's his fault. He
That
chose
point,
that.
Man, they was
You
saying
gotta
at one
take the
point
bag,
that man was
though.
thinking about going to damn Buffalo. I said, what in the fuck?
Yo,
no.
Don't even worry about that. Because now he gonna sit back. Oh, y'all gave Adrian Hutchinson all that money and he didn't do shit. Cha-ching.
They just gave him a bag though.
Yeah,
They gave him more money.
That's cool. I need to renegotiate.
Restructure. I need that restructure.
And that what's his name? Jimmy Haslam.
Real talk.
Or what's the owner's name over there in Cleveland? He's a terrible owner.
Yo,
he don't know what.
The video
He'll get
where
hate.
he's looking
I mean,
at
he cuts the check.
I can see them doing.
Yo, you see the video where this nigga with Shador and Myles Garrett was joking, and the owner was right, like they joking. They enjoying each other, laughing and shit. The owner is looking at Shador like someone shoot him now. Like you can tell this man don't like Shador, bro, and for what reason? Like this kid is just confident in himself, and the way he was looking at him was like with pure disgust. If it's like that, yo, I hope he goes to a team in that division and he just whoop on them every year.
What's his contract status? Is he signed for? He's not signed for multiple years.
I don't
No,
know.
maybe no, possibly 2. I think, yeah, he could. Well,
They need to just
I'm not
just
sure
trade for him, man.
because he was
Just
a late
trade for
round
him, bro.
pick.
Somebody got to trade for him. Somebody got to trade for him. Might as well send him to Cincinnati. Joe Burrow ain't coming back this season, and Joe Flacco on his way out.
Nah, he got to go to somewhere where
He signed a 4-year deal.
He signed a 4-year deal. Oh shit!
Yeah, for 4.6.
He's gone.
Damn.
They're gonna try to.
But they could buy him out for that.
Well, what's his cap
That's not a lot of
hit?
money.
What's his cap hit if they were to release him? Just the signing bonus?
I'm not sure what the cap hit is, but
Yeah.
4.6. That's
Probably
not.
half of that.
If they ready to move on from there, they'll move on.
Yeah, that's nothing. That ain't nothing.
But they ain't gonna move on. If they listen, just like I know, the minute these men said, "Well, Flacco's gone," Dylan who's your backup? Shador your backup? We don't know.
Yo, when they did the Bailey
We're
Zappi,
gonna
I
look at
say, yo,
Zappi.
that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Stefanski did the Matrix. He did the Matrix. Like, yo.
I think the last 2 or 3 games, that's when Shador's gonna get his opportunity to show, what kind of player he is.
What's his contract? He's a 5th round pick. So what's that? 3-year?
He got a 4-year deal.
4-year, 4.6.
I'm gonna tell you this: if Jets go in there next week and it just be having Dylan Gabriel everywhere and Dylan Gabriel throw 1 or 2 picks, they have no choice but to go with Shador.
Yo, he didn't even dress last game. Last game, he didn't even dress.
He didn't? Oh, yeah, because they went with Bailey Zappi. What's another team?
Oh, I didn't know that. Damn, he didn't. Damn.
No,
Yo,
yeah.
Something has to be going on behind scenes that we don't know. Maybe he don't know the playbook. Something has to be going because Dylan Gabriel is horrible.
Nah, the playbook. He's been around football his whole life, so the playbook.
I don't. But are they spiting him because we're gonna draft you, and because you're Deion son, we're just not gonna play you and make you get pissed off? I don't understand why this quarterback is horrible, and I don't understand why you don't give the kid a shot. You drafted him for a reason. What was the purpose of you drafting him?
That's what we're trying to figure out. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Something must be going on that they're not saying. Nothing. Because
I can't really see him play until like December. Give it another month, then I can really see realistically him getting on the field.
Yeah, and I can see him.
I don't know why the Raiders didn't take him.
Because they got Geno.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. They like the same type of like they like
That's
the same
true.
type of
Well, nah,
archetype.
Gino's
what's
over there
his
for
name?
like 2 or 3, I think. So
Pete
he ain't gonna even.
Carroll traded for Gino, so
Yeah,
ain't
he
no way
did.
in hell. Yeah, he traded for Gino to come to the Raiders, so ain't no way in hell he can't go there because he'd have
I
been
don't see
sitting.
why he no,
there's a
but I
couple of
mean
teams.
shit.
The Saints. Why didn't the
He
Saints get him? There's a couple
when
of
Pete
teams
Carroll
like that.
was Pete Carroll's with the Seahawks, they drafted Russell Wilson and got the dude from the Packers out of there.
Yeah, but it's different. With they traded for him and gave him a raise, so
They
you gotta look at
traded
the
for
money.
her. They traded for what was the Packers quarterback, Drew, back
Matt
then?
Flynn.
Matt Flynn. They traded for
Yeah.
Matt Flynn. They did the same thing.
Man, Matt Flynn was a fluke though. He did have one of those sparks.
Shit, what Gino looking like?
Listen,
I think Gino leads the league in picks.
That's true.
But in Gino's defense, he ain't have Brock Bowers all year long.
He has
That
no
changes
number
a lot.
one. He has no
And
number
they hung
one. No
31.
number
They
two.
hung 31 to nothing. Shit, Mahomes in them.
The Raiders is moving on from Gino after this shit.
They can't. It's too much money.
How much they paid him?
If they could move on from Deshaun Watson and
Look up.
Cleveland,
They didn't move on from Deshaun Watson. He's just sitting at home rubbing, tugging. Do y'all look up Gino's contract real quick?
I'm looking it up right now.
Man, out of control, bro.
I want to say it's at least 3 years, 114 with like 70 guarantees, something crazy like that.
2 years, 75 million.
Then,
it could go up to with 66 million guaranteed.
Look, come on.
I can see them still moving on from him after that.
Right. So
Because what they
get rid
can
of him
do is
after next year.
they'll probably draft a quarterback where you ain't got to spend a whole lot of money on a quarterback in his rookie deal.
But like you said,
and just buy him out and just go with that. I can see that happen.
Perfect situation. Like one of these teams and one of these quarterbacks, they could have drafted Shador and let him sit and not pay him. Like after he ain't go 1-2, no money is guaranteed. Excuse me, 1, 2, 3. Once in the 4th round, I would have took a shot if I ain't have my quarterback.
Yeah, but Deion said that Baltimore wanted him, and he said he didn't want to go to Baltimore.
He didn't want to go to Baltimore because he didn't want to play. He knew, it's Lamar. I'm gonna play.
But he would have played this year.
He would have. But who knows?
Well, who knows? Who knows? He may not have played. They might have went with. They was doing weird stuff. They went with the dude from the Cowboys.
Hey, as a Jets fan, I wouldn't mind Shador coming to the Jets next year.
Huh?
I wouldn't as a backup. You know what I mean? They might move on from Fields, but I wouldn't mind bringing the Shador to the Jets.
I gotta see what you can do.
Looking to bring him or Anthony Richardson next year.
Anthony Richardson's not a quarterback. Anthony Richardson's not a quarterback.
I still like him. He's still young. He got some time.
He's an athlete. He's not a quarterback. He's an athlete, not a quarterback.
Yeah, get him away from the Jets. You better not shoot up and hike and snap for the Jets.
Listen,
Never.
I still don't know, and we'll see this weekend.
I
don't know why New Orleans. I don't know why New Orleans ain't drafted Shador.
That's who he is.
Who, Richardson?
Anthony is Taysom Hill.
Nah, he's a wide receiver. He's not tight end. I'll put him at wide receiver, not tight end. He's an athlete.
I think he's like a Kyler Murray, man.
Nope.
Like a supreme athlete at quarterback.
He's great. He could probably work on some stuff, but I like him. He's still young.
I got the perfect comparison. He's Terrell Pryor.
Oh man.
Oh no, he a little bit better than a quarterback than Terrell. Terrell Pryor was a great athlete though.
He was a great athlete.
He was a great athlete.
Anthony Richardson is
a
great athlete.
Quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. He was a great. Just like they fucked Tebow up. Tebow wasn't no quarterback. Tebow should have been a tight end. Tebow was just hard stern that I'm a quarterback, and then he prayed to God 15 times, and they said, okay, we'll make you a quarterback. And he had that one run with Denver, and he threw the one slant pass, and that was it. Tebow's not a quarterback.
He was going up.
No, I like Tebow too.
They was loving
Rex
it.
Ryan should have given him a chance.
I seen the thing with Charlie Ward, right? Charlie Ward, he just got his both numbers retired with Florida State, and he was saying, I didn't know that Charlie Ward had a chance to go and play in the NFL.
Yeah,
I didn't know either.
He was going to get
drafted.
He was going to get drafted to the Kansas City Chiefs, and they told him that he would have to back up Joe Montana. And then after Montana retired, he was going to be the quarterback. And
he said no to that?
He said no to that because he the Knicks said that they would take him in the first round. Of the
Right,
NBA
right.
draft.
And they did.
Right.
And they did. So he didn't want to go 5th round in the NFL draft.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know that either, but that makes
right. And then I didn't know he got drafted in baseball too. I said, "Yo, this guy was a supreme athlete."
Right.
Well, it's the same thing like Kyler Murray on Arizona.
Right.
Me and my guy was talking about it the other day. Like, who knows? He got drafted by Oakland. It could have been a star shortstop at Oakland, but he went for the guaranteed money to be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft and go and just sit in Arizona.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, Kyler Murray, he ain't no bum or something like that.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about dual sport athletes. That's all.
It's just
like
super athletes that
just like the same shit. John Elway pulled that bullshit. Like,
I think Joe Carter was another dude that got drafted in two or three different sports.
All right, let me ask you this.
Dave Winfield too.
Oh,
let me ask you this. Dual athlete, because we're all fairly young. Bo Jackson or Deion?
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson was an
all-star.
He was an all-star player.
Bo Jackson was way better in baseball than Deion.
Right.
I'm just asking, checking the temperature, because you was on your Deion Florida State fan.
No, Deion is my favorite player, but I mean, let's just be real.
Yeah, Bo Jackson might be the greatest athlete probably ever.
Yo, that throw he made in Kansas City might be better than Ronald Acuna's throw was better, but that throw was crazy. Acuna from Atlanta.
Christian Okoye.
No, Ronald Acuna, the right fielder from
from the Braves. Acuna, yeah.
Look how my Blue Jays take aged. I told y'all, man, they wasn't gonna get.
Oh, word?
I said 5 games. I was wrong with that.
They wasn't coming back.
You might be right, but after all this sports betting and everybody saying shit's a setup, now I think baseball's a setup too.
Oh no, you should have came to Christie's side.
Yo, last night, all they talked about before the game was Blake Snell needs to locate his fastball. He has to start off with the fastball. His first 2 pitches was fastballs. And the dude from Toronto that nobody ever heard of, and Vlad took him deep in the first inning, both off fastballs. Like they knew the fastball was coming.
Yo, man.
Maybe Drake put up the bat signal. I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna talk NFL. I'm gonna try to save the Tuesdays for the NBA. Like we're gonna talk heavy NBA on the Tuesdays. Giannis is out tonight. He's fucking up a lot of people's parlays. He was gonna play, and he's my number 1 pick of my fantasy team. I'm down right now. I needed him to play tonight, and I want. You know what I want, man? I want. What's the dude on the Pacers, man? I think he's on the Pacers. I want Draymond Green to pop that shit to the dude on the Pacers with the black belts. Pop that.
Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson pop got that shit to Johnson, man. Yeah. Pop all that. Man, JJ will probably Hadouken him right in the middle of the court.
Who you talking about?
Yo, if ever
by the Draymond Green, man.
Jaron Johnson.
He be doing too much, man. Yo, he was talking heavy shit. I'm like, yo, why don't none of these dudes just take the fine and just knock him dead, man? Knock him dead, please.
Yo, if I ever say anything good about Anthony Davis again, one of y'all can punch me in my face, yo. I hate that motherfucker with a passion, yo.
Yo, damn.
He fucked up my parlay last night.
Yo, M. I said to my uncle, right? We was doing my uncle was putting in our bets, and he said, and I was like, yo, you want to take Anthony Davis for 20? And I said, let's not take him. He could go down anytime with a bone spur or
that niggas,
with a limp, and that's exactly what happened.
How many did Cooper got 15?
Yo, I teased it down to 15. The motherfucker got 4 points, yo.
Yeah, man. Him and Embiid, I'm done with him. I ain't messing with none of these injury niggas, man. No more.
Especially not Anthony Davis, nah.
Yeah, he's to me, Anthony Davis's career was supposed to be Giannis. He's supposed to be what Giannis is, a two-time MVP. I mean, he's a champion, Finals MVP. You know what I mean? Defensive Player of the Year. I feel like he kind of underachieved a little bit.
Man, that MVP, LeBron, that MVP don't count. He was in the bubble. LeBron gave it to him.
No, he didn't get no MVP.
Who got the MVP in the bubble? Bron?
Bron. Come on, man. You know Bron. We talking about the king of the kings of all kings.
No, I agree with you with Anthony Davis. I think he's had a good career, but like you said,
they put him top 75 over Dwight Howard. I was pissed.
Hey, not trying to be funny. It depends what you look at, because nobody really realizes, unless you're a true basketball guy, how dominant Dwight Howard was on the defensive end.
That's what I'm saying.
But everybody just said, "Oh, he only had 12." The motherfucker had 12 points, 8 blocks, and 30 rebounds. What are you talking about?
Right. Like he was crazy. He was dominant. I mean, he got that Orlando team to the finals without any other. I don't think they had another All-Star.
Bunch of shooters. Just a bunch of shooters.
They had Rucker Park All-Stars and stuff.
They had Skip. They had Rashard Lewis. Rashard Lewis was good.
I don't think he was in the All-Star level at that.
No, he wasn't an All-Star, but he was a good player.
But yeah, no, he was. They had some good. No, they had some good. Ergaloo was good over there. They had some good guys. I'm not saying that they didn't have no guys, but
the black dude, Petrovich or whatever his name
Petrus.
is.
Michael Petrus.
Yeah.
Then they have Stojakovic too for a second.
Did they have Stojakovic over there?
Nah, Stojakovic was Sacramento.
I know that, but after didn't he go to Orlando after?
No, they had Turkoglu.
They did Turkoglu. All right.
Yeah, he was the one.
Sure, man. I think I could have sworn Orlando had him for.
They had Jameer Nelson too, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, Jameer Nelson. Remember, he got hurt.
Yeah, Jameer Nelson also. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, great show tonight. We'll be back.
My fault. I know I came on late. I was running
Sunday.
around. Where Christy in Miami?
She's hosting a party tonight. I wanted to get her take, but she popped in and popped out. I wanted to see what she was going to think about for the game tonight. I think she's all hyped. Lamar Jackson. The game is starting, right?
Yeah,
it's about to. If they fuck around and lose, we might not see her Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Woo! Don't be rough.
All right, y'all.
All right,
we out of here.
Take it easy.
All right, later.
Right. Boom, boom, boom. BB had to do it to him. Cock back if a nigga front, I'ma pop that. Got straps, you don't want smoke, you better stop that. Real nigga, there's certain shit that I do not jack. Plus I got some killers on my side and they do not rap. Fake nigga, there's certain questions we do not ask. Perka make the body feel good like a hot bath. You niggas hot ass, your music stays for real. Blizz get it, next on that like a Nike deal. Big gun.